Hospice Services is a multidisciplinary approach to end-of-life care. We provide nurses, hospice aides, social workers, chaplains, physical therapy, as well as durable medical equipment and medications that are related to the terminal illness. We also provide a Powerful Tools Caregiver Support Series, which is a 6-week series that really teaches the caregivers how to take care of themselves so that they can better care for their loved one. We also have a very extensive bereavement program that includes family and grief support for children as well.
A lot of the stuff we do is with the family. So it's not just the patient in the bed, but it's working with the whole family to make it as smooth as possible.
Almost all of our care is designed to keep people in their own homes. When you're in a familiar space, you really feel, I think, much more empowered to have control over what's going on around you and what kinds of help you want, what kinds you don't. So that's really our goal.
We are so blessed with the wonderful volunteers that we have locally. Young volunteers, old volunteers, experienced volunteers, inexperienced volunteers. Everybody cares, and that's what makes Benton Hospice particularly special.
We're also very fortunate that the community has supported us so that we can provide our hospice patients value-added services like massage, acupuncture, specialized nail care. Sometimes those extra non-medical touches can be just as important or more important than the medical care we provide.
When you're in a hospice situation and you're at your last days, having a bunch of medical people around you is great, you need that. But you also need people who are not medically oriented, that are normal, everyday people that can come in and sit with you and just listen to you talk.
To be actually eligible for hospice, you have to have a diagnosis of less than 6 months. There are many people for whom that diagnosis is not clear.
Transitions is for people who have a life-limiting illness but perhaps either aren't ready for hospice or aren't eligible for hospice yet. Our Transitions Coordinator provides case management services, connecting our clients with resources that are available in the community, as well as connecting them with a volunteer if they so desire one.
My husband had a stroke. When he went on the hospice program, he wasn't quite ready for hospice, so they started using Transitions, and the gentleman that they brought in would come and read to my husband, and it was great.
Sometimes that first call to hospice can be the absolute most difficult call to make, and our goal is if they want to be seen within 24 hours, we make that happen.
And I feel like for a lot of families and patients, it's like an exhale where they've been fighting and doing things for so long, and just to know that people are going to come in and take care of them, make them comfortable. There's nothing really they have to do.
One of the things I have always felt is most important is what we call patient autonomy, the patient's right to choose what they want at the end of their life. And then we need to be respectful of that.
What hospice really wants to do is to provide people the option to decide how they're going to use the final days of their lives. You know, if people want to be involved, we run volunteer training classes all the time, and we never have too many volunteers.
People need a varying degree of things from volunteers, from help cooking to help getting groceries, just to someone just to sit with them.
You know, we all are here for a certain time, and at the end of our days, we really shouldn't be alone. And there are a lot of people out there that need that companionship.
Whether you're a caregiver who's caring for someone with a serious illness, whether you or your family member are experiencing an end-of-life disease, or you're grieving the loss of a loved one, at Benton Hospice we want to make sure that you're not alone.
We have a lot of people to help people come into the world, and to have people that are able to help people leave the world is a really unique skill set.